Iran appears to have scored a double blow against U.S. assets in the Middle East, as the war continues to escalate. On camera, smoke was seen rising from the U.S. Embassy in Iraq after missiles struck the compound's helipad. After reports emerged that Iranian strikes had damaged U.S. tanker planes in Saudi Arabia, another missile was reported to have hit a helipad in Iraq. The U.S. Embassy in Iraq's capital, Baghdad, was hit by a missile on March 14, according to officials, marking a serious new escalation against an important American diplomatic facility in the middle of a rapidly widening regional conflict. Iraqi security sources told Reuters that the missile strike hit the embassy compound and caused smoke to rise from the building, indicating visible damage and immediate alarm inside one of the most heavily guarded zones in Baghdad. According to Al Jazeera, citing an Iraqi security source, the attack destroyed part of the embassy's air defense system, suggesting that the strike may have directly targeted the compound's protective infrastructure. A missile also struck a helipad inside the U.S. Embassy compound in Baghdad, two officials told the Associated Press, showing that the impact reached deep into the secured diplomatic complex. Security officials cited by Al Jazeera said, and I quote, "The projectile landed within the embassy's boundaries in the Green Zone, the heavily fortified district in central Baghdad that houses Iraqi government institutions and foreign embassies." Unquote. Eyewitness video showed a fire burning at the embassy building, while thick dark plumes of smoke rose into the sky, providing dramatic visual evidence of the strike's immediate aftermath. Later, people were seen clearing objects and debris from the top of the U.S. Embassy building, pointing to a quick response effort as personnel appeared to assess and manage the visible damage. The embassy clearly suffered structural damage, with part of the upper section of the building appearing badly mangled after the strike, reinforcing the scale of the impact on the compound. Notably, this was described in multiple reports as another direct strike on the Baghdad embassy since the war started, underlining how U.S. assets in Iraq are coming under repeated pressure as the conflict intensifies. Meanwhile, U.S. Air Force tanker planes were hit in Iran's latest attack on Saudi Arabia, opening up another serious front in the conflict and raising fresh concerns about the safety of key American military assets in the Gulf. According to a Wall Street Journal report cited by multiple outlets, at least 5 U.S. refueling tankers were damaged by Iranian missiles at Saudi Arabia's Prince Sultan Air Base, one of the most important regional facilities used by American forces. The Wall Street Journal report further said that as many as 7 tankers were damaged in the broader assault, though they were not destroyed, and no human casualties have been reported from the strike so far. The reports of damage to U.S. tanker aircraft came even as attention remained fixed on the crash of a U.S. KC-135 refueling aircraft in western Iraq during ongoing wartime operations. All 6 crew members aboard the KC-135 were killed, according to U.S. Central Command, although some anti-U.S. groups later tried to claim responsibility for the incident despite the American military saying it was not caused by hostile fire. With this incident, the total number of publicly acknowledged U.S. military aircraft lost since the war began on February 28 has risen to 4, underlining the growing operational cost of the conflict for Washington.